So, sa Pokemon meron tayong tatlo, ganyan. And then for One Piece may dalawa. Dalawa yung pinili ko. So, hi guys, no? Hi guys!
Hi guys!
So, hi guys, no? Welcome back to the channel. Ikailan video na ito, no? Nakalimutan ko na. And for this episode, medyo nagiging problem ko kasi siya dahil parang dry spell na wala kang maisip na content. Nakikita niyo pala yan. Si Thor. Pero yeah, wala kang maisip na content. And then especially that ang niche kasi na pinasok ko is in entry level na Pokemon and One Piece TCG. Or yun nga, the trading card game collection. Pero ang problem ko, may limitation kasi ako every month na one time na ako pwedeng bumili ng mga packs or cards. Kasi nga ano siya, in fairness kasi it's a control measure para hindi ako masyadong gumastos ng malaki. Ito kasing hobby na pinasok natin, pwede ka kasing gumastos ng malaki or pwede kang mawalan ng malaki. Na ano kasi yung binibili mo dito is an experience. For some kasi yung ginagawa nila, they make it as a business. So in our case kasi ano lang tayo, entry level collector lang tayo. So, yan. Now, ang ano ko kasi, dahil nga doon, nagpatulong ako kay ChatGPT. Nagpa-advise ako. Naging advice ni ChatGPT is because our point of view is in an entry-level collector, which is hindi siya masyadong napag-uusapan. So, maganda daw na isama ko si audience sa aking journey in collecting. And one way to engage the audience on that topic is why not create a highlight card na pwede nating pag-usapan. So welcome again for the first episode ng Spotlight Card of the Day. Okay, pumili ako ng 5 cards. Yan. Now, how do I rate ba or how do I check yung spotlight natin na card? So let's have 3 categories. First category would be rarity. Second category is art. Last category is value. Now, in my options, this is my mini cue card. Rarity nito is technically just a common card. This is just a common card. Pag nagsabing common, ito yung usually natin na nakikita sa mga bulks. Kung for example, nakapunta kayo sa isang card shop, ito yung card na makikita ninyo na nakalagay sa box na mahaba tapos nakapatong lang. For some, wala na siyang sleeve kasi nga bulk siya. And for some, meron. For those na gustong alagaan yung card. So, yeah, ako naman, kaya ako pinili si PinQ. Kasi actually ito is, I think, isa sa mga first cards na nakuha ko na nabuksan kong Phantasmal Flames. How would I know na Phantasmal Flames ito? Yan, kita niyo yung PFL sa ilalim. Yan. That means Phantasmal Flames, English. 04294. Kaya ko siya pinili kasi nga yan, one of the first cards na nakuha ko sa Phantasmal Flames. Technically, this is a common card. Usual mo siya makikita. Now, when it comes to artwork naman, ang kagandahan dito, I am attracted to these kinds of artwork. Yung parang lang siya, 2D lang na flat. Flat colors na yung ginamit. Pero it makes the card cartoonish, which is cute. Ang ganda nung niya. Especially yung mga color usage niya, Yan. Ang ganda. Yeah, kahit common siya, nagagandahan ako. Tsaka it helps kasi na dahil common card siya, wala siyang hollow parts. It helps kasi dun sa sa pagkaka-flat ng design. Kasi hindi siya holographic. Yun ang nagpapaganda sa kanya. And then when it comes to value, this is technically around $16.16, around 10 pesos. So maganda siya pagka may kinokompleto kayo, master collection or may master set kayong ginagawa. Maganda siya. For rarity, this is technically 1 out of 5. Kasi common card siya. When it comes to artwork, pwede natin sabihin na sa 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. And when it comes sa value, again, this is just a common card. I guess that's 5 out of 5 kasi it's in value. Pasok naman siya sa value niya eh. So 5 out of 5. Now, punta tayo, i-alternate natin. Punta tayo sa One Piece. Actually, this is a sample common card din naman siya. However, what makes it different is isa siya sa mga highlight cards, which is a leader card. Nagsabing leader card kasi when playing the TCG game, sa deck mo kasi you are only allowed one leader card. And then siya yung isa sa mga playable cards during the game. What indicates also a common card is wala siyang holographic. And usually kasi yung mga non-common cards katulad nung sa Mimikyu natin, Yan. Tulad nito kay Mimikyu. Wala siyang masyadong arte sa card. Well, what makes this different is kaya nga dahil leader card siya, may mga perks siyang like for example ito medyo translucent yung box ng description, ganun. Yeah. Now when it comes to artwork, I like this one because this is the simplest drawing of Chopper. Diba? Kaya ko gusto yung mga simple lang kasi it boosts or kumbaga it highlights the character lang mismo. Although hindi ako naaastigan sa mga secret rare or mga illustration rares. Maastig naman talaga sila. Pero what makes this one good is hina-highlight niya kasi yung character itself. Kaya nagagandahan ako. Ang kagandahan kasi sa non-hollow card, flat design nga siya, pero it highlights the character. And that's why also nagagandahan ako sa One Piece cards. Kasi hina-highlight talaga yung mga characters. For the rarity, dahil ang leader cards is rare talaga, medyo mahirap makakuha ng leader card once opening packs. This is, sabihin natin 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 siya. When it comes to artwork, sabi ko nga, flat design and highlights the character. And dahil One Piece card to, this is 4 out of 5. And when it comes to value, again, this is a 90 peso card, which is sulit na siya. This is 4 out of 5. Okay. So ano ba ang magiging 5 out of 5, no? Para sa akin siguro yung balance between the artwork and the cost. Ganun. Now, let's go to another Pokemon card. Ito naman yung masasabi kong pwede mo sabihin na art rare na common card. So this is my Korean Ditto card, hollow card. So nakuha ko to sa 151 card or 151 na series sa isang Korean na pack. So when it comes to rarity, well, technically, Ditto is a common card. So sabihin na natin nasa around 3 out of 5. Common card lang naman to, pero holographic. What's interesting in this card is the artwork. Halos magkaparehas lang ng style, or rather, yung color style nitong Mimikyu. Which is for me, nagugustuhan ko to. Nagugustuhan ko yung art style na to when it comes to Pokemon cards. Nagugustuhan ko siya. Ganda pa nung yung kasi yung style niya parang parang illustration rare pero in a common card. Diba? So for the artwork, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Maganda siya. And then when it comes to value, tinignan ko yung value nito sa This is at $1.40 na card. So basically around 90 pesos lang din. What's interesting nga is the art design and the holographic. Diba? So when it comes to value, I'd say this is a 5 out of 5. Bakit? Kasi nga mura siya, maganda yung design, and then somewhat somewhat rare. So 5 out of 5 when it comes to value. Now let's go to my 2 cards. Mali nga eh. Dapat hindi ko nga muna hinighlight to eh. Pero this is the first 2 cards that I opened through packs na secret rare or illustration rare sila. So for One Piece, again, this is a One Piece, is this one, si Perona. And kaya naastigan na ako sa One Piece cards talaga because of this style of doing cards. So when it comes to rarity, this is a secret rare actually. Yung friend ko nag-open last time ng one booster box ng One Piece. And he got around 5 secret rares. So kung isipin mo, that's ang taas din ng rarity rate niya. So I'd say na when it comes to rarity, pwede natin siyang ilagay sa 4 out of 5. Kasi pag nilagay ko kasi sa 5 out of 5, dapat mga secret illustration rares na to SIRs na dapat to O kaya naman yung kung sa One Piece naman yung mga full art talaga. Yung mga alternate arts nila. So hindi ko siya pwedeng ilagay sa 5. Pwede siyang ilagay sa 4. 4 out of 5. When it comes to artwork naman, comparing this one to its alternate rare na Perona, mas gusto ko to actually. Although yung alternate rare yung mas rare. Pero ako nagustuhan ko to. Mas gusto ko siya dahil of the rainbow style. And then yung highlighted niya yung character, which is what I said earlier. Mas gusto ko yung ganun, naka-highlight yung character. Yan. So when it comes to artwork, this could be a 5 out of 5. Maganda talaga kasi siya. 5 out of 5. And then when it comes to value, I think the last time I searched this, it's around $2 yata. $2 or $1, so technically around 150 pesos. Mga roughly ganun. When it comes to value, 5 out of 5. Quality, maganda yung card. And then yung value niya is affordable. Sa kasi, sa ibang cards kasi, especially yung mga SIRs, mga art rares, illustration rares, yung value kasi nila, when it comes to cost, around 1,000 pesos above. So, hindi ko na-afford yun. I mean, labas siya sa budget. Hindi naman siya hindi afford. Labas lang siya sa budget ko. Now, going to the last card of this series, and then, last card for this episode of the series is the first illustration rare card or art rare pala. The first art rare card na nakuha ko na hindi ko kilala. Unfortunately, hindi ko siya kilala. Hindi ko siya kilala not until sinearch ko. Kasi hindi ko talaga kilala. At this is a recent generation card. So, hindi ko talaga siya kilala. But this is si Titan AR. Si Titan AR Holo Art from Paradise Dragona. So, nung nakuha ko siya, actually, hindi ako na-excite. Kasi nga hindi ko kilala. Pero siguro kung kilala ko, mas na-excite ako. Now, when it comes to rarity, well, this is an AR. So, this is a 4 out of 5. Medyo, comparable siya dun sa Perona. 4 out of 5, and then for its artwork, well, ang downside kasi nga, hindi ko siya kilala. Unlike dun sa mga first characters, kilala ko sila. Seeing this, technically it's an ice Pokemon, I guess. So, for the artwork, I can say around 3 out of 5. Again, kasi hindi nga ako na-impress. Dahil nga, may impact din na hindi ko siya kilala. Pero medyo hindi ako na-impress. Although, when it comes to cost, kasi, ito pa yung pinakamahal. This is the Titan AR, with a price point of $3.5, around 200 pesos. Compared dun sa kanina, nasa 100, 150 pesos. Ito, nasa 200 siya. So, when it comes to value, again, affordable naman siya eh. So, I guess nasa 5 out of 5. So, kung gustong or favorite niya yung card or character na to, edi siya, high value talaga siya. So, that's the cards that I showed to you right now. Now, kung tatanungin ako, what's your favorite card out of 5? It would be the Perona card. Siyempre, ang ganda nung ano niya, nung design. Ang second dito would be the Ditto card. Ganda kasi diba? So, yun lang. Yan lang ano natin, episode natin. Then, we'll do it as a series through Shorts and TikTok. Kasi ano pala siya, may potential pala siya. So, ang mga next natin na pag-usapan, actually, it would depend din kasi sa mga makukuha kong cards. So, kung ubos na yung cards ko, papangit siya. Pero yeah, we'll make it more entertaining and engaging. No? But this is the 5 cards that I showed you. Yeah. So yeah, let's do this more often, no? And then expect for more card rating. Ika nga. So see you guys on the next video. Sa mga hindi pa followers, please follow. Need ko ng followers. Anyway, thank you guys and bye-bye.